Do you really think your house would be more fun than mine during an apocalypse? It's Jen again. Today we're canning blueberry muffins. This is day 21 of the new series by Preservation Nation, Preserving the Summer the Preservation Nation way. Back in March, I showed y'all how to can brownies, and this is basically going to be the same method. You're going to use your favorite blueberry muffin recipe. When baking, I always start by mixing my wet ingredients separately from my dry ingredients, then adding the dry ingredients into the wet and mixing them well. Whenever you add an inclusion like chocolate chips or blueberries, you want to use the folding method, which you can see here, and that basically just stops the blueberries from squishing and running into the batter. Sometimes it'll still happen. We don't have to be perfect. We just have to get food on the shelf. Once your blueberries are added, and keep in mind the recipe will be on the screen, don't worry about it, you can start adding your batter to your jars. Only fill the jars up halfway because you want to leave room for the muffins to rise. They're going to bake just like any normal muffin would. The only thing is, because I'm using a pint jar, I filled them more than a regular muffin pan would be filled, so they took slightly longer to bake, about 10 to 15 minutes more. After I filled the jars halfway with the batter, I went in and wiped the rims of the jars just so no muffin batter got baked on the rim where I wanted to seal. Then I baked as normal, like I said, for an extra 15 minutes. And you always know muffins are ready when the top of them bounce back if you touch it. This is essentially an open kettle canning method, or some people like to call it oven canning. So you want to throw your flats into the oven 10 minutes before the muffins are ready. During open kettle canning, you need everything hot. Jars, the contents of the jars, and the flats. Once the muffins are ready and everything's red hot, put those flats on the jars as normal, close the rings as tight as you can, and as the jars cool, your muffins will seal. Don't let me outdo you during the apocalypse. You gotta can these muffins, I'm telling you. Stay tuned for tomorrow's video from Ashley at My Basic Homestead, where she shows us how to can tomato soup. And as always, happy canning.